Feeling lost in my head. What can I say? Feeling lost in my head, but what can I say? I know it feels like a prison cell everywhere I go. It feels like a foggy machine everywhere it's going. I know that I can end up getting out of my comfort zone, but it's very hard. I know I can end up making these emotions come and go. I can end up running down this road, but no matter what, I feel like I'm in a prison walls every single day. Everywhere I go, I can end up looking out in the ocean. Yeah, I can look out in the ocean and end up feeling for brave. I can end up feeling my stomach getting good. But even though that I feel in the prison walls, I know that I can end up picking myself up. I want to end up understanding this is how it's supposed to be. But what can I do? I know that I feel like a prison wall everywhere I go. I feel stuck in my mind. I can end up telling you no matter what. If it's like a foggy machine everywhere I go. I can't even end up picking myself up. But what can I do? I know that I can end up picking myself up every single time I look at my prison grill. I can end up understanding what does this mean. Prison means that you can end up going back. You can end up going and you can end up walking around, but you can end up making some bad choices that are gonna come and end up ripping. It's gonna break you down. It's gonna end up ripping you in half, and you have no clue what you're gonna end up doing. But what does prison mean? I can end up walking around and I can end up looking like I have a fat. I can look around like I have a smile on my face, but I know it's just a fake one. I know that I end up looking at the outside. I can't even end up understanding, but what is going to happen in the inside is ripping me apart. It's ripping me down. It's putting me in this cave. It's putting me in a grave that I can never end up walking out of. I know that I can just pick this up. Don't pick me up, I can end up going back. I wish I could end up going back, but these scars are coming just like the prison grave that I end up making of myself everywhere I go. I can't even end up having a conversation because I know that I'm just putting on a fake smile because I know it's going to end up ruining my life one day. But what can I say? All I want to do is try to end up getting out of my grave. I know that I'm building a grave around me, but what can I say? It's a prison grave, and I can end up understanding. It's a prison in my mind that I've been end up understanding that these emotions are not going to get the best of me anymore, but they have in the past. So what can I say? But what can I say? I want to end up going back, but it feels like I'm in a prison in my mind. It feels like I'm a fog machine everywhere I go. Even though that I vape so much, it feels like everything is cloudy. No matter what you end up going, you can go and end up looking at the clouds outside. That's kind of what you end up looking at my mind. I can end up going from one part of the good side to the evil side real quick. I know that I've been told that I'm no good anymore, but I can't do this anymore. So it's time to end up giving up. It's time to end up growing up so I can end up standing up on my own 2 feet. I don't want to be depressed when I know that these thoughts are still going to end up being there. I can't even end up looking out in this prison grave because I know when I say prison, I'm saying it's stuck in my mind, and I know that I can end up regretting all these issues that end up running through my mind daily. But the depressing thoughts are still going to rip me apart. But what can I say? I know that all they can do is end up trying to stay here and looking out in this prison to end up trying to get better for the rest of my life. I just wish I could end up moving. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do, but this bug machine, it looks like a blurry scene that I never want to go back to. I'm sorry for the people I've hurt because of this prison that's been stuck in my mind. I'm sorry if I keep running, but I don't want to do this inside anymore. So it's time to end up letting my regrets go. Have a great time. I'll see you on